Okay, guys, so you've chosen the Get Strong program. Good for you. You're going to get strong in this program. All right. The program is as straightforward as you can make it. The purpose of the program, again, is to be able to increase your strength overall and focusing on big money movements, which means the movements that give you the most bang for your buck. And also talking about speed, the reason why we include speed on this program, or I include speed on this program, is because when you include speed, as we get older, they've been shown over tons of research that says that if you lose speed, strength falls right behind it. All right? When you develop speed, strength falls right behind it. Okay? So you can develop strength and not develop technically speed, but they do go hand in hand. Okay? But the more the speed you develop, the stronger you can become. The stronger you become, the more speed you can develop. Okay? So it goes back and forth, they feed into each other. It's a very beautiful system. Okay, so that being said, this is going to take some basic Olympic lifting. If you don't have the mobility for it, I'll give you some mobility movements you can work on. If you already have the mobility, then you can focus more on the capacity side of it. But I always encourage people, even if you have mobility, to get in the positions you need to get in and explore them. Okay, get in there. You overhead squat if you can do it. If you can't do the overhead squat, it's not the end of it. You can skip over those parts of it. But I do recommend you try and work towards it, and I'll give you some exercises to be able to work towards that. Some special exercises, I'll put those on the side that you can go to. Okay, so that being the case, work on those positions. Even if you have mobility, you get in those positions and feel them out. Move around them. Don't stay static in one position. Move around as if you're going to try and do as much movement through that position as possible, even under a light load. Okay? No heavy loading and crazy movements, just light loading, and just work on moving around in those positions, even walking in the overhead squat position, those kind of things, to make that very, very comfortable for you. Okay? So the next part is we're going to work on the strength component. In the strength component, people think that if I just go in and beat my head against the wall and the harder I work, the more I'm going to get out of it, and that's not how it works. What you need to do is you need to have a progression of strength from what you can do that's very doable to a point to where you're pushing your limit to the point where you're struggling to keep up. And then what you do is you cycle back through that again, and you cycle back through it again, and you do it over and over again. If you do it correctly, each time you hit your top level, you should be able to go a little bit farther. It may not feel easier, but you should be able to go farther. But once you return back to the lower level, you're going to realize that feels a whole lot easier than it did last time I was here. Okay? But that being the case, you need to make sure you follow that progression and that regression. If you don't, you're stalling off on yourself. You're slowing your own progress down, and you will not get the gains that you should be getting. Okay? So put yourself into the work. Even on warm-up sets, you should always be working as if you're lifting heavy weights. If you're not, you're missing half the battle here. Okay? So make sure that on the warm-up sets, you treat that set just as much with just as much focus and dedication as you would your heavy training sets, and you will succeed at this program. All right? This is a well-rounded program. You're getting strength throughout your entire body. It's very functional. You can use it in almost any endeavor you want, any sport you want, and it'll help you become a better athlete. All right? Look forward to working with you guys. Take care.